When she saw Gully Boy, she says, "Yeah, you certainly look like Alia's mother." I really like this mother I'm playing in Badai, though this film I've just shot for. My work now tends to happen a lot outside Bombay, which is a problem for me because that takes me away from my child often, and many a times I've refused work because of that. For all working mothers out there, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just in a nuclear family, and I'm a single mother. It's really difficult.
Hi Shibaji, welcome to Pink Villa's special Mother's Day edition called Dear Mom. It's an absolute honor to have you with us today, let me tell you.
Thank you, yeah. So nice to be here. Thank you.
Ma'am, whenever these characters of mother come to you, I really want to ask you this. Do they come to you with saying, oh, you play a mother to this actor? Or do they describe what the character is?
That's a good one. Nobody's asked this question before. I think they first now speak more of the character. हमारी ही conditioning ऐसी है कि हम लोग ही पूछ लेते हैं कि अच्छा okay, so who's the But yeah, it's true that they do describe the character very in front focus now, as opposed to like अच्छा आप उनकी माँ play कर रहे हैं. It's not like that. Truly, yeah, one will, because of course as we are seeing the characters of mothers are becoming more interesting, more layered. There's more nuance in them. So yeah, there is a talk of the character.
You are a mother to a 15-year-old daughter yourself.
Yes.
Does being a mother help you evaluate certain characters?
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's like every experience of your life informs your craft, no?
Yeah.
So being a mother, I think, is extremely, for me, I'm speaking for myself, an extremely overwhelming and life transforming experience. So that, because it's sunk in so much deeper, that I think however it's sunk in, when I play a mother on screen, I'm sure I draw from it in many different ways, because we all are many kinds of mothers. No, I'm not one kind of mother. We are all very I have many mothers inside me. So, so I pull out. I hope I pull out, certain kind of mothers or motherlinesses when I engage with different kind of mothers. Yeah.
And it's a beautiful relationship, no, for mother and a daughter. Is she like your biggest critic? She comes and gives you feedback.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's totally my biggest critic. Absolutely, and she knows it, and she loves that role. She's my biggest one. When she saw Gully Boy, she says, "Yeah, you certainly look like Alia's mother." she says you can look like Alia's mother. She adores Alia. So yeah. So that time when I had asked her to come on the set to visit Alia, she said, no, I don't want to come. And then later on she said, oh, I should have gone and all.
But did you manage to make her meet again after?
Yeah, there was another set she could meet Alia, yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. So, of course, when you see Gully Boy, the character first comes across as somebody who's a dominating mother, who's of course very concerned about the child and wants to keep her protected all the time. But there's a deleted scene in the film, which
how do you know?
It's there on Excel's YouTube channel.
Oh.
So when Safina runs away, it is actually the mother who calls and says, "Listen, come home, beta. We'll sort this out. We'll go to Murad's house and we'll talk to them.
Yeah.
But come home."
Yeah.
And I think that particular scene was really required in the film to showcase her graph as an actor.
I felt that too. I really felt that too. I felt so sad about that scene not being there, because then she is this one. Though you realize why she's doing it, because of the milieu she comes from and everything, you understand that, but still it's a little bit unidimensional. So that scene for me, when I'd even read the script, was very important. Like, oh, nice, that it sort of makes her turn a corner, in the character. But it was sad, it was taken out. And next time when I meet Zoya, I'm going to have a little chat with her about it.
Ma'am, you've done films, you have done TV, you've done OTT, and you've done stage also. And I'm sure between these four mediums, there must be countless characters that you have played. Which is your most favorite of a mother character that you can remember?
I really like this mother I'm playing in Badai, though this film I've just shot for.
Okay.
I can't say much about it, and I also like very much actually the mother I'm going to play now in this next film called Dr. G. I like both these mothers.
Why is that so?
Largely, there is something sweet. There's a sweetness, in a obvious way. बहुत motherliness नहीं है. You don't have to play act being a mother at all. Not that one should ever be doing that. But sometimes how the character is like she's her own धुमकी में, own thing.
Yeah.
तो थोड़ी सी हल्की फुल्की सी lost है. I love that quality, which was a tough one. I found that film quite tough to do actually, Badhai Do. I don't know how I'm saying I love doing it. I don't know how it'll be when I see it. I might have completely ruined it, and I'm not being modest, because I found that it was a very thin line to walk as that character. And then the other one, it's because of where she belongs, the milieu she comes from, and her openness. I loved as a character, as a mother, and she's a widow, and she's single-handedly raised a child, but now at the stage of life that she is, that her openness and her excitement to experiment with life, and she's very. I find her very progressive in that very small town milieu, and I find that very lovely.
What are the stereotypes around the character of mother you think we should do away with now?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Actually, there must be many. Like an idea that she also has a life and a world of her own, and an inner life and an exterior, outer life, which is very important, and which is what makes mothers are not. This is not the only role that we are supposed to play in our lives, right? Mother is one of the roles. But I know being a mother, it's a terribly important role, and goes, it's very, very high up on that thing. But we are other things as well, and that's critical. The minute a woman becomes a mother, she doesn't only become a mother. She shouldn't be left only as a mother. That part, I think, to explore more and more and more in. And not in a black and white way. It's very boring when one sees that in a very black and white way. That liberated mother. It's very boring. It's just to find really interesting ways to explore this.
Whenever somebody becomes a mother, 10 more responsibilities adds to that person's life. But when that person becomes a working mother, then it's a separate ball game altogether. And you are a working mother. You manage both the lives, and I'm sure you do it very efficiently. Ma'am, how do you manage it? How do you look at it? Is it difficult?
It's very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult, and it's a struggle each time. Also, because my work now tends to happen a lot outside Bombay, which is a problem for me, because that takes me away from my child often, and many a times I've refused work because of that, literally.
Really?
Because it's part and parcel of being a mother many times. So, and I know that will happen even more because so that's a tough one. It's a real struggle. I mean, for all working mothers out there, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just in a nuclear family, and I'm a single mother. It's really difficult. It's very difficult.
But ma'am, you just mentioned that of course you're a working mother and you're also a single mother. Now that's another task altogether, na? I mean,
it is. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because our schedules are also so erratic. It's not like I have a day job. I don't know. Today I'm. Then 2 movies will come back to back in which I'll need to travel. Then her dad's schedule has to match mine. If not, I have to match it with my mom's if she'll come from Delhi. So it's really crazy, and I've been a little bit one of those crazy mothers who would never leave my daughter alone with even a Didi for the longest time. Yeah, I've been one of those also. So I've been like one of those anal mothers. So now only in the last 2-3 years is when I started leaving her alone in the day, never at night. So I've never been out of town where my daughter has been just with the Didi, though I know that there are many mothers who have to do it because they have no other choice.
Lastly, is there any message for all the mothers out there today?
To all the mothers, there's no message. Your mother, man, what it's like. It's just that, find your tribe. That's all I would say. As mothers, I think we really need empathetic voices and structures around us, and all mothers out there know it. And I singularly find it the most difficult role of all, because it's literally everyday improvisation. And it's that it's like a thing of where you're just so plugged in from every atom of your being, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, you're just plugged in and hooked so strongly that it requires a lot. And we are very hard on ourselves, and let's just say that let's just not be so hard on ourselves. It's all right. We'll make mistakes, and let our children also see us make mistakes. Yeah, we're human beings and we should be. And that's a lesson they also need to learn, So let's not be scared to make mistakes and fall and get our faces in our mud whilst raising these kids. Yeah, they need to see that as well. Yeah.
Sure, I can agree more. Thank you so much for this conversation, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.